I'd like to make a short video. It's more of a commentary. It's about fitness. Yes, I know. I sell sporting good equipment, primarily running shoes. And believe it or not, this girthy fellow like myself has run 14, working on my 15th half marathon. That's 13.1 miles. And I've run one marathon, 26.2 miles. A lot of people are preparing for whatever may happen, and much better and much more renowned folk have gone into detail of what will happen during the collapse. One of the things that I saw just this morning, and Awake and Dangerous actually pointed it out, was that the country of Iceland, the government collapsed, and the prime minister resigned, and the government is disbanded. The parliament is disbanded. Of course, the infrastructure is still there because it's a bureaucracy, and most bureaucracies continue on without a head for a lot of reasons. But anyway, the point I'm trying to make is many of you guys are preparing and have done bug out bags. And if you're not sure what a bug out bag is, look at my other videos. There's one called Bug Out Bag and everything else. The one thing a lot of people have not done is prepare for physical labor. In a case of a collapse, you may not have a car, you may not be able to get access to your car, and you may not be able to get out of town any other way but on foot. That's my weather bug telling me that there's a thunderstorm coming, a snowstorm coming, sorry. So the only way you're going to get out is on your own 2 feet. This involves cardiovascular fitness. Now, I run about 30 to 40 minutes a day, 3 to 4 times a week. Should be doing it 4 to 5. I go outside when I can, and when there's weather like this, I'm on the treadmill, unfortunately. But regardless, I'm out there. You don't have to start running, but walking an hour a day vigorously, like to break a sweat every single day, 4 to 5 times a week, will be the difference between you surviving and not surviving. An interesting thing happened to me about 4 months ago, actually, in November. My sister lives in upstate New York, and she had a friend of hers who is a gunnery sergeant in the Marine Corps, and he's a reserve recruiter. And I wanted to jump in and test my fitness, so they were doing a PT test, a physical training test, to get people docked into the Marine Corps. It involves push-ups, sit-ups, and then a 2-mile run, and people have to do it within a certain time limit. I did the 2-mile run in under 19 minutes, which was a sub 10-minute mile, like 9:45. But anyway, the part I want to tell you is I just did this just to get 2 miles in and see how I feel running next to the young guys. I crossed the finish line first. This should have never happened. I'm 41 years old. I'm 230 pounds. And I was ahead of what was considered the fastest guy by about 10 seconds. Suffice it to say, for a 41-year-old, that's pretty good, running 19 and change for 2 miles. But for a 17-year-old in high school, it's atrocious. It's disgusting. It's horrid. And all those folks, all those kids, which were about 15 or 20 of them, failed the physical training test to join the Marine Corps. This is what we have as a nation. Your young person, whoever that person may be, won't even have the strength or the cardiovascular ability to save himself or herself. So do yourselves a favor. Start today. Get up, walk for an hour every day, at the same time every day. Do it to the point where you're starting to break a sweat, not grazing along, but really moving. Start off like 20 minutes and increase your time to get to an hour. If you do this, it'll be the difference between life and death. Primarily your own life and your own death. So that's just something I want to leave you with. It stuck in my head, and I want to just share that with you. Good luck.